Hey, this is Big Guy DIY Robert coming to you. I had 3 vehicles to work on. Uh, didn't record all 3, just recorded 2 of the 3. One of them, the one that I did not record was a Subaru. It was just an exhaust repair that I had to do. A bracket that holds the exhaust towards the rear of the car had broken off and created a pretty large hole, probably about an inch, inch and a half in size, and so I had to fix that. But the other 2 I did record. It's an F150 where the windshield wipers would not shut off, and then the other one is a Mazda 3 where we had to do a brake and rotor job. But the thing is the Mazda has electric parking brake, so there is a way to put that parking brake into the electric parking brake into maintenance mode, and that way it allows you to work on the rear brakes. So here are the videos. Thanks. So this is a 2014 F-150. The issue I'm having here is with the windshield wipers. They're not shutting off. They click on like every 30 seconds and there's nothing you can do to shut them off. I thought about pulling the circuit, but I thought that was kind of stupid. So what I'm going to do is, I know the problem is with the switch inside here. We're just going to pull that out, replace this. I've already bought the part from, where did I get this? O'Reilly's. So it is a Ford motor part. Here's your part number. So this will fit on a 2015, 2014, I'm not sure the span of trucks that'll fit on, but I'll put it down in the comments below. But it's actually a pretty simple job to do this. The first thing we have to do, turn on a flashlight here, is we have 3 screws here that we need to get rid of underneath the bottom of the steering wheel. So we're going to pull those out. Next, you will need your ignition key, because you're going to have to turn the steering wheel, having this part of the steering wheel first on the left side, and there's a tab we have to push in using just a very small, long, flathead screwdriver. Then we got to turn the steering wheel to the right and do the same thing on the right side. So let me do these 2 things here first, and then we'll show you the next step. So my first 3 screws are out from the bottom here of the steering wheel. Next, so you can see I turn my steering wheel to the left. That's the tab we want to hit, and we have it on both sides. And it's only accessed when you have the top of the wheel to your left and to your right. Just take a screwdriver, stick it in there. That's one side. There. So now we have access to it. Let's take this off. Now, turning the wheel back again, it's going to give us access to this screw here and this screw here. It's a torque screw. Oh, I forgot to mention, the 3 screws that are on the bottom of the column is a 7th, what is it? 732. Okay. This here is a torque screw. I'll tell you what that torque screw is in a moment. The torque screw is a T10. Focus. It's a T10 torque screw. So take these out. I'm going to go get a pair of needle nose pliers to grab that so I don't lose it down into the column. Okay, pulled my last screw out using pair of needle nose so I don't lose it. So this should just slide right out. And that's it. Okay, now I've seen on, maybe it's depending on the model you have, like an XLT, a Lariat, or whatever, XT, 4x4. Some of them will have a white tab that sticks out of here. That tab is for alignment, but on this model, your alignment is actually this piece here. It's like, I want to say a keyway, as you can see. So that aligns up with this part here and up here when you slide it in. So let's grab the new one. So before we slide it in, I just want to verify that we have a match. And that we do. So let's slide this one back in, the new one. When you slide it back in, it'll just click. Take my screws, put them back in. These screws are the only things that hold this in its place. So don't strip them. All right, that's back in place. Next, it's the top of the console. Put that back on. Now the console's back on, we're going to reinstall our screws underneath the bottom here. Now I got my screws back on up here. Let's give it a test. Excuse me. There we go. Fixed. So that was car number 2, fixing the windshield wiper thing. It'll probably take you like 20 minutes max, if that. Yeah, 20 minutes max. The part itself cost me I think it was $83 at O'Reilly's here in Connecticut. There are aftermarket parts. It'll bring it down into the 60s if you're short on cash. But I wanted to kind of stick with an OEM part for this. Electrically, this truck, even though it's only a 2014, a lot of things are starting to fail on it electrically. I can't unlock it from the driver's side. back door always says it's open. This window wiper switch, and then some plugs on the fog lamps are not holding their continuity. Stupid things that shouldn't be failing. So this is Big Guy DIY Robert signing off for video one of 2. The next one will be the Mazda when it gets to my house. Have a good one. Oh, give me a thumbs up, and any questions, rifle them below. And I think that's it. Have a good one.